Hello everyone. In our last video lecture, we have covered the concept of variables and constants. In today's lecture, we'll have a look at a program for addition of two numbers to understand that concept better. So far we have seen that for writing any C program, the very first thing that we include is a preprocessor directive that includes the standard input output function for our C program. So this is how we include that. After that, for any computation or for any operation that we have to perform, we include a function that is named as main function, from where our all executions start, followed by the parenthesis. All functions within C are followed by these parentheses after their name. After that, we include a opening and closing curly brackets within what we write all the statements that are included within the function for performing the computation that we want to perform. Now, for addition of two numbers, we know that computer first needs to memorize those two numbers. So we have seen that computer memory is divided in cells, and now for those two numbers to be memorized within memory and for us to access those, we know that we will first name these cells. Say suppose I name this cell as number 1 and this cell as number 2, right? So for naming, how we were doing that with the program, we were writing simply the names. One cell I have named as number 1 and another cell I have named as number 2. Now these cells will hold some value on which we will perform the addition. So what type of value will it hold? That is a number. Number means we have already seen that is it will be an integer type, and we know that if the variable it needs to store some integer type constant, then that variable in itself has to be of type integer. So if a variable has to be of type integer, then C forces that before naming those memory cells, we define that what kind of variable is that, and for integer the keyword that we have is int. Now what is keyword? Keyword is basically the reserved words within C. Reserved words as in the words that are designated for some particular operation. For example, if this integer is represented only by int, and if I want to represent real numbers in C, for that the keyword that we have is float. And likewise for character, we have the keyword char, that is char. So these are the keywords which are there in the C for some particular task. Now these keywords, if we want to use for some other purpose, for example, if I try to name this memory cell as int, then I cannot do that. Why? Because int is already a keyword mentioned in C that represents integer. So we cannot use this int for any other purpose in C. So over here, if I want to mention that these two variables are of integer type, then the keyword with which these two numbers are preceded is int. Further, we have seen that each statement within C is terminated with a semicolon, right? Now we have named these memory cells. What else do we have to do? We have to provide a value within these memory cells. So for N1, suppose I say I provide the value as 5, and for N2 I say I provide value as 4. Again, after providing the value, this statement terminates, and same goes for this statement. Now what is left? I need to perform addition of these two values which are stored at these two memory locations. So we know that how can we access these two numbers? Now with this statement 5 goes at this memory location and 4 goes at this memory location. Now for performing addition of these two numbers, we know we can access this with these names that we have provided to the memory cells. So we will simply perform n1 plus n2 and that will provide the addition of these two numbers. Now what else should I do? I need to store this addition in one more memory cell, and that suppose I say as I need to memorize this addition also. So that suppose I say as it is named as sum. So now again if I need to mention that one more memory cell with the name, so I need to mention over here that what name is it. So over here I'll mention again addition of two integers will be of integer type only. So this will again will be of integer type. So n1, n2 I'll provide that value in what? The sum. Now we need to display this sum value. So for displaying we have seen the function that we have is print f, right? And in what form do we want the sum to be printed? Suppose this is the output, and in what form do I want that output? I want sum equals to and the value of their addition. The value is 9, so I want this output to be displayed. So for displaying any output in the Hello World program, we have already seen that we include the double inverted commas. After that, whatever I want to print over the screen, that I'll write. So I want to print sum. After that, I want equal to sign. So over here, I'll provide equal to sign. Now over here, I need the sum value. The value of this sum I want to be printed. When I have performed this addition, we need to understand that when I perform the addition of these two numbers and save that in sum, now we have seen that computer understands only two words, two bits, that is 0 and 1. So now this 9, after the addition, this 9 in memory will be represented in this 0-1 format. How is it represented? That is 101 preceded by this is 9. This in 8-bit representation, this is 9 in computer. So this 9 will be stored within computer in this format, right? But we want this to be displayed in what format? In a number format. So for that, over here we will mention a format specifier. What will be mentioned? A format specifier. This mentions that whatever value we want to be displayed over the screen, in what format we want it to be displayed. Since everything is there in the bit format, we will have to mention that this bit format number needs to be represented like how? If we want to display, whether we want to display it in the form of a number we can say that integer, or we can represent it, or we want it to be displayed in the form of a float, or whether it should be displayed in a character format, right? So in whatever format we want that to be displayed, for that we have a format specifier. For integer, the format specifier is %d. For float, the format specifier is %f. For character, the format specifier is %c. So, since my sum that I have to present is going to be in the form of integer, so this 9, this is the binary representation of 9. So this 9 will be represented in integer format with this %d value over here. After that, I'll close the parenthesis after the inverted commas. Just wanted 9 after that. So how that value will come now? After comma, we will provide that we need the value of sum. And after that again, we will terminate. After that, we will terminate the statement. So what happened now? the sum value, whatever value will be there in the sum, that will be represented in the form of integer, and we will get this sort of a output. So this was the program for addition of two numbers, and comments we know that we can add in front of every any statement we want. Say suppose here we can add addition. Still it will give us the same output. Why? Because comments are not executed. Those are just for our own convenience, to know that whatever is happening in the program, we need to understand that. So this was the addition of two numbers. Now after that we will understand, the operator that we have used over here is plus. After that we will understand that what all other operators are there in C that we can use. Thank you.